Opie Radio is back.
Oh, I see your boy Shepard Smith came out, though, officially in public.
Why are you saying he's my boy?
Once he came out, I called him your boy.
Oh, I don't like...
Shepard's all right. He's a good dude. I like him.
You know, I was going to say I don't like Shepard Smith, but that's not true. He entertains the hell out of me.
I think he's a good anchor, but he never said publicly that he was gay before until...
But everyone knew, right?
Kinda. It was like everybody at Fox knew, but I don't think everybody in America knew.
Yeah, they probably are surprised right now. Is that a Roger Ailes thing? Now that Roger Ailes is gone?
He's defending because they said that Roger Ailes, somebody came out with a rumor that Roger Ailes was the one that made him not say or bring up the fact that he was a gay man.
Right.
But he said that's not true. Roger was really helpful to him and helped him in his career.
Wow, okay.
He said that's all rumor, speculation.
Oh, okay. I would just assume it's tough to be gay on Fox News. Is that...
I think it's probably less tough to do it at Fox than somewhere else.
Like where?
ABC, CBS,
oh, well,
NBC.
Yeah, of course, those.
Because that's the first place they would want to be like, Fox don't like gays. So they probably going to be more welcoming to it.
Right. I don't know. I would assume that would be a tough place to be openly gay as an anchor. Fox.
No.
It's not going to...
Well, openly is another thing. Openly, but he's just gay, but you don't know. The open part...
What is the open part of that statement?
Well, see, when I think of open, I think flaming. I think twirls and flaming when I think of. I think of all my cousins who are gay.
Hey!
Nobody's hush-hush about it.
All of a sudden you're dressing a little differently? Is that what you're saying? Can't hold it back anymore? That levee's going to break?
I have no Shepard. You know he's a player, too. You can see it in his face.
Yeah?
I heard all the rumors of him.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why do you hear the rumors on everyone?
I'm in the hallways of all these fucking buildings and shows.
Oh, you know what? That's right. Yeah, you're one of these guys that does so much.
I heard he was a tiger in Midtown, boy.
What do you mean?
That he got the game for those Midtown bars. He can go in the bar and come out of there with a little tasty.
Really?
In minutes, allegedly.
Good for fucking Shep Smith.
Good for him. Yeah, that's a good game.
Live suicide with Shep Smith. Why are you showing me that, Paul?
Because this one they had to turn away from the screen because the dude blew his own head off?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Let me see this really fast. It's quick.
To the victim's house. Now, this scares me. What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere, getting out of the car? I'm just not sure about this. He's getting things out of the vehicle, clearly. It doesn't appear that there's anyone else with him. Well, you know, you wait for the end of these things, and then you worry about how they may end. There's nobody else around him. This makes me a little nervous, I gotta tell you. A little nervous, I gotta tell you.
We're just staring at a car with a guy that came out.
Yep.
Out of his car.
In the middle of nowhere in the grass.
Right. He's wandering.
Well, continuing to watch what he's doing.
He's got the gun in his hand. He's looking around.
Not really sure, but he is looking kind of erratic, isn't he?
Now he's running away from his car.
I don't know.
He falls?
No. And look at this. He's just running. Oh, my. Well, it looks like he's a little disoriented or something.
Yeah, what is he running
It's always possible guy could be on something.
Oh!
Get off it.
He's yelling, get off it, a little too late. What you see on live TV is a guy committing suicide, and then Shep's screaming, get off it, get off it, get off it. He knows it's too late. That's why I'm laughing. Oh, yes, Kenny, hold on a minute.
Maybe there's another theory.
What's the theory?
Since he came out, maybe he was yelling, get off it, if there was a guy underneath his desk.
Oh, my God.
That's pretty good, Kenny. That could be it, yes. You know, we probably shouldn't do videos, but there is one video I do want to see again.
What?
Did you see the tailgating in Buffalo?
No.
You did not?
No.
Buffalo is becoming the place to tailgate, and every year these videos are making the rounds. They're killing it with the tailgating. They are killing it
in Buffalo. Is he drinking some of that out of her butt crack?
Yes.
I'm going to Buffalo.
Yes, this is in the parking lot. I've been in that parking lot many times back in the day, and they're pouring beer down this girl's back. Her pants are down, and there's a guy at her butt crack drinking the beer as it cascades down her back through her ass. This is making the rounds today.
Are you sure they're not pouring it in her mouth and it's coming out her ass?
Oh, my God. What do you think, Sherrod? Speechless.
The Bills are now my favorite team.
They're getting away with
Holy shit.
They're getting away with all sorts of stuff up there.
Because no one cares. It's the North New York. It's almost Canada's basement.
Well,
the rules are, there ain't no rules up there.
And I think the parking lots, I mean, when I used to go to a lot of Bills games, the parking lots were privately owned. It was just these houses that had a lot of land in that area.
Oh.
So I don't think they could really control the tailgating.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
They're getting away with crazy ass stuff.
That was awesome.
You saw last year where the couple's just banging in front of everybody at the Bills.
Can we please pull that up, please?
If Paul could find it really fast.
Are you for real?
And then every game they throw someone through a flaming table.
I hope something like this happens at the Rangers game tonight.
They are killing it at
Buffalo.
In Buffalo before the games. Yes, there you go. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you didn't see this.
Oh
either?
yeah, you know what? I think I saw this in here.
Yeah,
this is great.
They're just going at it. They don't give
got
a fuck.
Fat ass too.
It's the same two people.
You think it might be the same two?
No, that's a different booty.
It looks like a different booty.
That's a different booty.
That booty's definitely a little nicer than the.
This one is more rump roast with button toes.
Yeah, the other one was a drinking out of booty, right?
Jesus, Buffalo is the new Miami.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Holy shit.
It's absolutely pretty good. Let me say hi to Jeff in Massachusetts. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Opie. Hey, Sherrod.
What's up, brother?
I just was asking if you could find the clip of Shepard Smith saying blowjob on TV. He was talking about Jennifer Lopez or something. And he just screwed up his words a little bit. It's pretty funny.
That was wishful thinking?
That was one of my favorite slip-ups, yes. And then people reminded me of the guy that set himself on fire at the tailgate.
In Buffalo?
Yes, man. They're destroying.
What?
They're putting everybody else to shame.
But why is that? Because it's so cold?
No, like I said, the parking lots are
that's privately property.
owned, so you get away with a lot more stuff. We used to go to the Bills games, and then the parking lots were so much fun. For the 4 o'clock games, you just stayed where you were.
Right.
You turned on the game through the radio, or my buddy Buzzy actually brought a TV when no one had portable TVs, but he fucking figured it out.
Right.
and we would continue partying in the lot for the 4 o'clock games after the Bills game was over.
We might have to take a road trip to a fucking home game in Buffalo.
I used to go every year for the Jets Bills. I haven't been in a whole bunch of years now.
When they playing this year?
Broadcast?
Huh?
We do a live broadcast.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that's what I want to do. A live, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that's a cheap live broadcast. But this guy's setting his table on fire, and he's going to jump through it. So. And then he's on fucking fire.
See, these are the white people that white people call white people. These are the motherfuckers I like.
Look,
he's on fire still. They poured
now they're just pouring beer on the guy.
Oh my God.
He's so drunk he has no idea he's on fire.
Holy shit.
They're all cheering for him, and he thinks because he went through the tables perfectly or something. But
that's why they're cheering.
They're cheering because he's on fire, and the guy has no idea. He has no idea they're cheering because he's on fire, and then they put him out with their beers. Yeah. Isn't that great? Buffalo's got their own fucking thing going on, man.
Wow.
Nice, right?
I thought it was just a place where Danny Ferry went to go retire. Didn't he live there?
He's from there originally. Yeah. Wait, who? No, are you talking about Leitner?
Leitner and they both of their Ferry's up there coaching, ain't he?
I don't know. No.
And then Leitner goes to the games and cheers them on. He's coaching basketball up there.
Oh, okay, I don't know. I know Leitner is from there.
Oh yeah, Leitner's from there. That's what it is.
Yeah, everyone thought he was like just rich.
Who was his point guard? Leitner's point guard.
It was Hurley.
Hurley, that's who's coaching up there.
Okay, yeah, I know all that.
Hurley's coaching Buffalo.
Yeah, Bobby Hurley's up there somewhere, and and Leitner retired up that way.
That drinking from the butthole is awesome.
That's all right.
That girl looks sexy as shit right there.
And look at her ass is all red. Were they spanking her, or is it cold? What's up with the red ass? You think
it might be a little breezy up there?
Kenny, what's up with the red ass?
She's sexy.
Oh, probably some infection.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Oh, I'm not a doctor.
You wouldn't do that, Kenny?
I'm married 32 beautiful years.
So that means no.
Take that out of the equation. You're a single.
No wife is going to give you that on the 32nd anniversary. So if you ain't doing it, you ain't going to do it.
You're a single guy. You got that nice dark mustache. Would you do that? when you do that shit.
Eating ass is an art form.
Well, the guy's not even eating ass. He's just drinking the beer as it cascades down her back through the ass crack.
He's got to be sneaking a tongue in there, though. Come on. You trust a dude that much not to sneak a tongue in a booty hole? Shit.
Shit. Let's say hi to Paul in Jersey. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Jesus. Paul, what's up?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good, man.
Hey, that video that you're showing is great, but it's only beaten by one video, and that's a guy going full-bore ass-eating in the parking lot. I think it's from Buffalo. I wouldn't swear to it, though.
Butthole
eating at Lions is Detroit.
No, it's Detroit. I remember this one.
Let's see.
Fuck.
I think it happened last year or the year before.
I think Detroit beats Buffalo.
Yes, they do.
I think with this one video, we see the screen cap, but Detroit beats Buffalo. Yeah, I remember that video. Yeah,
okay, that was Detroit? I thought it was Buffalo. I wasn't 100% sure.
What's that?
What does it say there, Paul? Detroit Lions fan eats ass in public.
Wait, is that the one in the parking lot? Because I know there's two.
Well, this is the one.
Yeah, it's the one in the parking lot.
This is one in the parking lot. The parking lot looks pretty boring compared to Buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So, all right, punch it out.
Thank you, buddy.
Wait a minute.
That's great.
Wait a minute here.
What? What's up?
What was that during the game? After the game? Where are the rest of the people in the parking lot?
Well, that was the halftime show.
Well,
I'll say.
That's why I kind of want to give it to Buffalo, because they do their shit in front of everybody. This couple's kind of snuck off, and it looks like someone really zoomed in to get any type of picture of this going on.
The good thing is all the people on both tapes are voters, so we're in good hands.
Exactly.
What if they broke out at like the debates? I would love to see somebody eating ass in the debates in the parking lot.
Well, they're saying that the ratings for football is down this year.
I'm sure.
Dramatically.
I'm sure, yeah.
Why are you saying I'm sure?
Because I think it's mostly because of this whole election shit.
That's part of it.
Dipping into it.
They said that's part of it.
How about the players that don't stand for the national anthem?
Yeah.
That could be it.
I would assume that hurt a little bit.
Could be it, yeah. That could be part of it.
And it's millennials. They don't like using their TVs anymore.
Yeah,
that too.
Yes, Paul. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They've been starting to live stream games on Twitter.
Yeah, because they're panicking. So they made a deal with Twitter. Like, okay, can we fucking put some?
Plus,
games
millennials don't like paying for shit on TV and don't like paying for cable and all that. And they found new ways to do it, and they ain't gonna watch TV like we do.
Isn't that weird?
That's how it goes.
The kids coming up, they don't give a fuck about the TV anymore.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about it because they watch their phones, they watch their computers,
right.
They got Netflix.
Right.
Only old dinosaurs like us go like this. Who's watching the game all around one box?
Right. My two little kids, they'd rather be on an iPad than checking out the TV.
Yes.
I mean, they almost look at the TV like this is stupid.
And you got to watch one show at a time. I can't binge watch it. It's like you
can't really fast. I mean, you can fast forward and rewind, I guess. Yes, but in general, they're just sitting there like this is dumb.
TV is going to be on the way.
Give me my iPad because I could check out Minecraft and I could check out some videos.
Convenience.
I could check out Pat and Jen.
Pat and Jen.
What? What's wrong, Paul?
I never heard of that.
The kids watch
Pat and Jen? You don't know Pat and Jen and their Minecraft fucking YouTube channel?
Oh, yeah, yes.
You know this shit, right, Sharon?
My daughter loves the Minecraft.
She does.
Loves. All the little pieces and they add them to things. I don't fucking...
How old was she when she first started?
4.
Were you bothered? Because that's when mine started at 4.
No, I wasn't bothered.
It's pretty fucking graphic,
Anything that'll keep them busy.
Pretty violent, though.
You in there doing your thing, I'm in here doing my thing.
Yeah, but they think it's hilarious just to kill everything in the game.
What's this turning?
But if they don't take it serious like we take it, though.
This is turning into the Eric Nagel show now.
Why?
Because he does all this fantasy stuff.
Does he?
I just mentioned Minecraft and Pat and Jen's YouTube channel.
Yeah, the difference is Eric plays it. I'm talking about my daughter playing it.
Right. No, Pat and Jen, they play Minecraft, and look at this. This one video has 1.5 million views of them just fucking playing it.
Yeah, that's the future. That's the New York Jets. They probably got better viewership than the Jets.
Right. What else about the ratings there, Paul? The millennials, the election, maybe the Kaepernick.
I don't think it's the election.
No, they definitely said the election.
Yeah, the elections come. I'm sure that's got something to do with taking away eyes from this shit.
A little bit.
When the elections get 80 million people.
Well, you mean the debates?
The debates. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but then you got Trump at a rally or something. You know, you're tuning in because you don't know what he's going to say next.
Yeah.
Trump's not going to go away quietly.
Well, he has his name on several buildings in this town. Of course he ain't. He's going to be here for forever.
No, but
even if he loses.
But if he loses, he's going to continue down this road.
Yes.
He's not. I mean, they're already talking about Trump TV, him starting some kind of network, and continuing this thing.
Only losers in this election is us. No, Hillary's going to be fine. Trump's going to be fine.
No fucking kidding, man.
We're the only losers.
No kidding.
Fucking sucks.
I don't want either one.
I'm not a loser.
Well, not you, Kenny.
Thank you.
Who are you voting for, Kenny?
I've never voted in my life.
Well, you white. It's going to go your way.
I've never voted either.
I know you didn't.
I never voted.
It don't matter to y'all motherfuckers. I'll be up early voting, and then I'm hosting a voting show the same day.
And you, just take pride in voting? And
yes.
Yeah.
Anybody who says I'm dumb, I take pride in canceling out their vote.
Really? But what if you don't like the choices?
If you don't vote, you can't complain.
It's like going to a goddamn restaurant. If you don't like the choices, find something you like. Change the plate up.
No, I fucking go to another restaurant.
Must be nice.
Why would you sit there and try to find something you like?
Because it's free.
Or I don't eat. Or I'll just get an app.
This is our choice. You can write in somebody. You can write in fucking Bernie or whoever you want to write in. Write in.
I would write in, who would I write in? Joe Biden.
All right. Write in Joe.
That's a good choice.
Why not? He's not going to take the job.
But then I feel like I did something.
Yeah, you can write in somebody else, but vote. There's a whole bunch of down-ticket shit you got to vote on. It ain't just president.
You think he cries himself to sleep knowing that he probably would have had a fucking really good shot at this if he ran?
He don't want that headache. Joe Biden had the best 8 years of anybody.
And he just doesn't want to deal in the end?
The only bad part of his 8 years is that his son died. Other than that, I think I've been chilling for 8 years.
Obviously horrible. But you think he's okay with his career and he's like, I'm good. I don't need to be the president?
I think he's so happy that nobody took a shot at Obama and put him in the presidency. There's like a Dave Chappelle old joke. He's like, if I was a black president, I'll make my vice president Mexican. It's like, yeah, you can shoot me, but you're just going to open up the borders.
That's a good line. Let's say hi to Alex in Manhattan. Alex, go ahead.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Obster, been listening to you since I was in high school. You sound happy again, brother. Real happy to hear that. Show's great.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
But also,
there's always a but. Why can't we just enjoy that?
No, nothing bad about you. I'm talking about we both went to SUNY universities, upstate New York.
Right.
Freezing cold. There's only thing to do is get fucked up and fuck girls.
Right.
So we used to take the trip up to Buffalo to see Jets Bills.
Yep.
And get hammered and have to sleep in someone's dorm in fucking Buffalo because we weren't driving back to Binghamton. But there's a Canadian embassy there. Because of all the guys from Canada coming, and they know they're going to get in trouble, that they bring them on over to the embassy instead of arresting them, and they get them sent back to Canada. So you got to really anticipate some crazy fucking partying that you are building an embassy consulate thing on the premises of the stadium.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I never heard of that one before. The one
crazy shit.
What years did you go up there for the games?
So I was in school from 2006 to 2010.
Ah, fuck, you're a youngster.
Yeah.
Back in the day, behind one of the goals outside, so at halftime, everyone would leave the stadium. I mean, you're still within the perimeter, but outside, you would walk around. And they had this hill, and they would play King of the Hill. And no one would stop them.
What do you mean, like pushing people each other down?
The fans. So you're really fucked up.
Running up there trying to...
And it was all icy and snowy.
Oh!
We saw one guy crack his fucking skull, and we're like, that guy... to this day, I don't know if he died, to be honest with you. But he cracked his skull, because it was a hill like this, and then it was the concrete at the bottom.
So they would just slide all the way, pushed all the way down?
Whoever would be at the top of the hill, and then everyone else would start climbing, trying to get to the top of the hill, and then guys would just start running full speed from the top of the hill, taking people out as they're trying to climb up the hill. It was a whole thing, and everyone would watch this thing, screaming and cheering and yelling, and the tumbling and shit that you would see coming down this makeshift hill behind one of the goalposts, sort of outside the stadium. I'm trying to explain it, but then it was concrete at the bottom, and people were smashing their fucking heads and everything. And this one guy...
Yeah, but booze is the cheapest painkiller, so it doesn't hurt.
Oh, dude, it was crazy. I would guarantee when you go into the games, they finally figured that out and stopped that shit. I would guarantee, dude. This was insane.
Really?
It was unbelievable. Because then you got everyone that's just drunk and big fucking tough dudes, and they're like, "Fuck that, I could do this." And then he starts making his way up the hill, and then a guy would just, search him out and go, "All right, I'm going after that guy," and just full speed and tackle him on a hill, and then they would just tumble all the way to the bottom.
Oh shit!
And then this one time, this guy tumbled, and then bam on the concrete, his head out cold, and we're like, the sound it made, we're like, this fucking guy ain't getting up, man.
They're not still doing that though, right?
I would bet a lot of money.
There's no video of the hill at Buffalo Stadium, is it?
I mean,
sounds like you guys need to take that road trip.
Yeah, I haven't been to a Bills Jets game in a while. I used to go with Brother Weasel all the fucking time, but
they got the same stadium now. Same.
Yeah, they redid it and all, but. This is before cell phones, so I would bet a lot of money there's no real video of this fucking shit. It was insane, though, man. And then, you got those snowy games up there, so just trying to climb up this little hill, you're slipping and sliding, and then you got a guy going, all right, I'm taking this guy out. Oh, yeah, it was
grown
wild.
men.
God, I want one guy to confirm what I just said and help me out with that. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
The Bills games are so cold. They're gangster not having a dome up there.
Yeah, I love it. I used to love. I went to more Bills games than any other team.
Really?
Growing up a Jets fan, but I didn't get to the Jets games as much as I did. I went to Bills games when I lived in Western New York and did radio and all that. Sean, go ahead.
Hey, Sherrod, how you doing, boys?
What's up, brother? Man?
Hey, Sherrod, real quick. Bobby Hurley used to coach here at UB.
Okay.
I think I believe he's at Arizona State now.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he stuck around for a year, built the program up pretty well, and then got a bigger job. Still good for Bobby Hurley.
Right. He's making more money out there.
That's strong.
Opie, you are exactly correct. There was a very large hill. I believe it was kind of located out the other side of the tunnel.
Yeah, it was weird because you could leave your seats and then be outside the stadium.
But still on the...
That's how people sort of got around in the old stadium. And then they would wander behind where there's the goalpost was. And go ahead, Sean.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. That hill, I believe, is gone now. I think that they put up a field house over in that general area because they used to have an outdoor practice facility, kind of like if you stood on top of that hill and turned and looked away from the stadium, you could see the outdoor practice facility. I think they moved everything around.
Okay. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
This madness in terms of pre-gaming, et cetera, started a couple years ago when they caught a couple. I know you guys were talking about Detroit and ass eating in Detroit.
Yeah.
They caught a couple banging in the stands during a game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that video did very well. We saw the video. It popped up as we were talking about that, but... I with the new show, I'm trying not to do as many videos because it's kind of useless if you're in your car and you can't see what we're looking at. But
you were saying about the people who have the private lots, like off the stadium, like less than a mile away.
Sure,
there are dudes now that are hanging up signs that are saying, no, any one of a number of things that people are caught. No flaming tables. No butt funnel. No butt.
You got to make a list of things and hang it on your.
But these guys have a great life. They got 8 games, possibly more. If you go to the playoffs, and they're just raking it in. They got just this huge amount of land, and they're all on ATVs, just tooling around the parking lot, parking people, and just taking everyone's money.
Wow,
cash business.
It's a liability if people don't behave themselves, GH.
That's true.
Thank you, Buzzkill.
Somebody could sue you if they park on your property and get hurt.
Yeah. So, Sean, they're saying...
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
All that footage that you guys are seeing is from inside the parking lot at the stadium.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I would say, honest to God, at least 75% of what you guys are seeing online are in the parking lot at the stadium itself.
I don't know, man. I saw the grass. I remember the grass.
Oh, what's this? He getting a blowjob, and that's at Redskin.
That's
Joe
the Redskins.
Is that Joe Robbie?
Yeah, but he's up.
I don't know. I missed earlier. Did you guys get the video of that dude with a dizzy bat ramming his face into a bus?
Oh yeah, we saw that one. That one's classic too.
This dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more Buffalo. I'm telling you, Buffalo's killing it.
They are killing it in the NFL as far as fan fun.
Hold on, he's got his wiffle ball bat. We're actually playing the video again. I know it's bad radio. Blah, blah, blah. We'll tweet it out, though. Opie Radio on Twitter.
I'm telling you, we are quickly becoming the Oakland of the East.
Yes.
Yeah. So the guy is pretty fucked up from spinning around with his wiffle ball bat. He's trying to hit, I think it looks like a beer can or something, and he just can't line it up.
He got hit by a pitch.
Yeah.
There's a dude on the cover. It might have been last week, maybe last Friday, or even it might have been yesterday's Buffalo News.
Yeah.
With a big sign that he made saying, no dizzy bets, no butt funnels, no et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This dude owns his own place. He's selling out. I mean, he's making money hand over fist. But as they start cracking down in the lots at the stadium, these dudes, their places are getting trashed.
Right.
He's kicking people out the instant he sees that stuff, and he's keeping their money, and I can't blame him.
You know what? I mean, I've definitely gone to a bunch of games at Giant Stadium. The tailgating is just not the same.
No, Giants, because you can barely get over to Giant Stadium.
And it just feels very corporate. Yeah, there's the bus shot. Yeah, head first right into the back of that bus. And Buffalo, it was just the wild, wild west. It was crazy the shit that was going on back then. Thank you, Sean.
Where's now, man?
All right.
Thanks, boys. Love the show.
All right, I appreciate that. Let's say hi to Joe in Buffalo. Joe.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up, brother?
Nothing. I used to partake in the King of the Hill back in the mid-'90s.
Partake.
Horrible idea.
See, it seems like it's a good idea at the time, but you heard him. He goes, what a horrible idea.
What happened?
No, just on the way out of the stadium, people would be rowdy. Some people would be sledding on trash can lids. And the dudes would wrestle themselves off the top of an icy hill, and it was dangerous.
But the best was everyone would be cheering the guy that starts from the bottom trying to get up to the top.
Right, trying to make it.
And then every once in a while he would be able to sidestep a guy that's trying to just knock him down, and then they would make it to the top, and it was more exciting than watching
the football game.
People would lose their minds that he made it.
Yeah, that last dude that called was right. They got signs up saying they'll make people leave their property if they're doing keg stands, beer pong, funnels, all that shit.
Well, the problem is a couple of these videos went viral, so now everyone is trying to top it.
Right. And outdo it,
yeah. Yeah, they're trying to outdo it.
Everybody's drunk as fuck up here, you know that.
Oh, boy, I certainly missed those days.
But definitely, when you're in Buffalo going to a football game, you're already out there. You know it's going to be cold, so you want to liquor up before you even get to the spot.
Right.
The 1 o'clock game, we get there at 7 a.m.
Jesus Christ.
Look,
Jesus Christ. What?
One of my favorite Buffalo stories ever. I went to, they clinched, the AFC title.
Right.
And then this was the days when you could run out on the field. They took down the goalpost. And now everyone's like, what are we going to do with the fucking goalpost? They decided to throw it over the top of the stadium. I saw this with my own fucking eyes.
What do you mean, over the edge of the back?
1990. Thank you, Joe. They knocked the goalpost down. They're celebrating. Now they're like, well, now what? So a whole bunch of them lifted the thing up as a team and walked it to the top and threw it over the side.
No.
Joe?
Oh, yeah, that was on TV. The news had that, everybody. You could probably find that video right now.
And I remember leaving the game with, it had to be Buzzy. We went all the time together. And we're driving out of there. I forgot the one road that you drove out of there to get back to the, the thruway.
And you saw it out there.
And they were still walking with the thing because people are like, I ain't letting go. Because now at this point it was in pieces, but there was one long piece that was walking down the road with a bunch of people. They're like, where are we taking this shit to? And then fast forward, I believe it was the next season, all the local bars had a little piece of the goalpost in their bars. They ended up cutting it up and stuff.
That's how every football town should be.
But they threw it over the top of the stadium.
What the fuck is that?
They figured that out as a unit. Like, we know what we need to do. We got to get this out of the stadium.
It?
I believe so.
Miami-Buffalo game?
Buffalo, 24-14.
Oh, look at these madmen.
Yeah. They're just climbing up this fucking thing. I miss this type of stuff in sports. Now when a team wins...
Bills on a hot streak.
I know. What are you guys, 4-2?
4-2. We smoked San Fran yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I was. I didn't have Red Zone yesterday. I'm fucking mad. I was somewhere else yesterday. I didn't have Red Zone, which is what.
Oh, you was away from home.
So I had one game. I had the fucking Giants game. I'm not a Giants fan. I don't give a fuck about Eli Manning and all that.
I was watching Cowboys yesterday.
But I mean, they had a good game, and so then you got to watch the crawl, and I didn't have Red Zone. Fucking mad. All right, Joe.
Red Zone is so addictive when you're not home. All right, Joe.
All right, bro. We should take a break. We got Sherrod Small today.
Yes, sir. I'm going to that Rangers game later, baby.
Kind of making this up as we go because, we don't have any guests, Kenny.
Fuck them.
We try to drag Mark Goodman in here today, and he said he has nothing. He has nothing.
Mark Goodman.
He does this for a living, and he said he has nothing.
Fuck him.
So, we're doing all right.
You're doing great,
We're doing all right.
Yeah, never have doubts.
You want to plug your latest video on my YouTube channel?
Which one, about your Greek balls?
No, that's part of the Instagram story.
What's that?
That's a throwaway.
Oh.
We're doing some stories on Instagram now.
Greek balls?
We're using that feature. It was just beyond stupid and dumb. You had to be there. It's not worth promoting. You don't want to promote the other one? Artie was laughing hard about it. Artie thought it was hilarious.
Who?
Artie Lange.
Oh, that video?
They've been quiet so far. They've been quiet down the hall. I finally posted the Howard Stern not letting me in video.
Oh, yeah.
I showed you that months ago.
Locking you in the hallway while you walked by?
Locking me near the elevators.
Oh, okay.
And now he's mad. I'm like, how? I'm the one that should be mad. I'm not allowed. I wasn't allowed to go.
He's mad that you was locked in the hallway?
Yes. He's pissed off. Are you kidding me? I'm the one that should be pissed off.
He just don't want you mentioning him. He don't want his name to come out of your mouth.
He doesn't have to worry about it anymore.
Won't y'all just have a white fight in the hallway? I can referee it.
Dude, I fucking...
White fight.
I'll say this, man, because I know the company's a little bothered by it, too. I did the right thing. We were saying good morning to him as we passed him in the hallway. He didn't want a good morning. And then it's been thrown around that the reason was because I was obnoxiously saying good morning to Howard. Kenny is my witness. I started doing that when I had to wait. Oh. So through the glass, I was starting to say, good morning.
You're an asshole.
But when it was us in the hallway, I was giving him a legit nice good morning.
He would ignore it?
Oh.
It's a breeze.
Kenny would fucking, I would feel.
Give his face.
We would pass him and Ronnie.
Right.
And I would say good morning. Like legit. Like I would say to you, hey, Sherrod, good morning, you know? And then I could feel Kenny giggling at my side. I could feel him giggling without looking at him, if that makes sense.
Right.
And then I go, what's up, man? He goes, he's so mad. And that made Kenny so happy.
Well, he was just mad that you had smoked it all.
Allegedly. Sorry, Kenny.
Yeah,
you had nothing to do with this. Kenny had nothing to do with this. Kenny's nervous.
I always look to find the win-win in every situation.
True.
Can you find Artie Lange's Twitter page? Because he was tweeting about it because it finally made his radar. He was laughing his ass off. So Kenny would giggle, and I go, what's up? He goes, like, he's so mad that you're saying good morning. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I wasn't even playing it, I swear. So then we would see him every once in a while, like here and there. And every time I saw him, I would say good morning. And then next thing you know, we come to work one day, and everything shut down. Shut down. And then there was a bullshit reason, and then we found out that reason was bullshit, and then two people that I cannot name said, yes, it's because of you, and because you were saying good morning to him. So then at that point, when I was stuck at the elevator bank, I'm like, oh, all right, now I'm going to really give you a good morning, and it's in the video I posted. Good morning.
Oh, that's when they had you locked in the bank, in the elevator bank. That is some gangster shit when you get us closed down the floor.
That's pretty good. Howard, and then Artie had like 3 or 4 tweets in a row about it. He writes, Artie Quitter on Twitter, if you want to check it out for yourself. He writes, Howard is really catering to his new A-list guest. He helped Ronnie walk Peter Dinklage up because one of the guys in the video is very, very short. I'm reading these tweets because it might help my case around here because people need to lighten the fuck up and have a sense of humor. Artie writes, lockdown. When they finally walked by, I howled with laughter. It looks like a duckling got ahead of the mama duck and his brother. And then
Artie's the funniest motherfucker on the planet.
He was mentioning me, so he was helping me out today, and I appreciate it, Artie. He writes, by the way, Opie Radio, by the way, I'm tweeting this stuff because if I was still there, I'd be saying the same things. I love Ronnie. I miss goofing on each other. And then one more, Opie Radio, I'm saying this all with affection for Howard and Ronnie. If it's become a show that doesn't goof on shit like this, that's sad. Goof on shit like that anymore, it's sad. Okay. So he thought it was hilarious. I found it hilarious
too funny.
I was bothered a little bit, but I thought it was more hilarious than anything how ridiculous it got.
They lock you right out there. And there's glass doors, it's glass, so you can see.
Oh, he can
That's what's more embarrassing about it, he would do it.
He could hear my good morning. We filmed him a lot out there. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
White fight.
I made my point. I'm like, if you're gonna, not allow me to come to work, I got to at least film this.
Yes, you should have. Yeah.
So, all right, Kenny, you got your plugs in.
I don't plug. What plug?
Well, you said you want more Twitter followers. Club Soda Kenny.
Oh, yes. I would like 30,000 Twitter followers. That would make me happy.
What are you up to?
Would it?
9,000.
Holy shit, dude.
What?
We don't have that much heat yet.
Yes, you do, GH. Don't underestimate yourself.
Be happy if we get you 100 today. Let's go for 100 just for today. Club Soda Kenny on Twitter, okay?
To get up to 1,000?
We could break maybe 10,000.
That would be strong. Yeah. What are you at? 9,000
like
what?
9,400.
Oh. 9,400 and something? All right. Okay, we could try.
You can get them up to 10,000?
We could try.
Yeah.
I'm Opie Radio on Twitter, and then you got Sherrod Small on Twitter.
Yes, on Twitter. Yeah,
how are your T-shirts doing, GH?
They're doing very well, Kenny. Thanks for asking.
It's a nice design.
I like the new designs. It's a professional design for once, instead of me taking a piece of paper and writing something down and making a T-shirt out of it.
Yeah, the T-shirt is dope. That's it right there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
Thank you, buddy. It's opiearadio.com for T-shirts. But, I mean, now it's fall, so I don't know if I want to go with the long sleeve crap. I'll stay short.
Short sleeve.
Lewis is saying long sleeve.
I would love to see that on a long sleeve or on a thermal.
Yeah, would you?
The thermal.
I would buy it. Excuse me, I would buy it.
I would give you one. I don't know if I'm going to deal with long sleeves.
Yeah, I rock the thermal under the short sleeve.
Yeah, why don't you just get the thermal and then you have the short sleeves, a la Brad Pitt.
I love Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt used to like that style.
Yeah.
I think he was the first one that really pushed it forward.
He liked a lot of things that he don't like anymore.
Oof, what do you think is going on there? Now a Bodyguard's coming out basically saying that he was fathering the kids. And how they said it in the sentence, yeah, you're giving me that look. I think he meant that he was like, bringing up the kids as like a father figure. Yeah, but they wrote that in a way where you had to read it because he's fathered the kids. Like what?
Like he's the father of the kids.
Right. But he was basically saying that Brad wasn't doing his job.
Yeah, Brad's a superstar. He's probably got a team of nannies doing that. Security dude.
But don't you want to be around your own kid?
At times.
Well, sure. I mean, we all want to take a little break, but in general, I want to be around my kids. I don't want anyone else raising them.
But if he's out doing a movie for 3 months,
yeah, I get that.
You want a security dude telling you that you a bad father? Fuck you, nigga. You fired.
Yeah, we have a little help, but in general, no, man. I want to be doing it.
Yeah, for most part.
What's your favorite Brad Pitt movie?
Oh, I would go with Fight Club.
Of course it is.
Really?
What's
you
yours?
Go with 7?
I'll go with Thelma and Louise when he was really hot.
You liked 7, Kenny?
7's very scary.
What's in the box?
Yeah, 7 is very scary.
That was great. I wish that was real life.
Yeah.
Paul, speak up. Don't whisper in my ear.
He does that all the time. All right, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back with some other stuff here. So you stay there.
Opie Radio is back.
Hey,
that's where the money is, apparently. Tupac made a lot of money dead. Biggie made a lot of money dead.
Who gets most of the Michael Jackson money? His kids?
His kids and his estate, so I guess his mother's still part of that, too.
And the brothers get a little taste? You think Tito's getting his?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I doubt it.
You got to think that they're giving him some pocket money.
He gets Jackson 5 money. He's not going to get Michael Jackson money.
Why not?
Why would he?
What else are they going to do with that money?
The daughter and the son gets most of it.
Right.
And the mother, Catherine, probably in charge of it.
What about Big Joe?
Joe ain't touching that money.
Why?
Because Joe ain't getting that money. Joe got a lot of money. They all got money.
So where does all his money go?
It's going into a trust for his kids.
Paul, you know where all the money's going?
Probably to Blanket.
Blanket? He's older now. You saw the new picture of Blanket?
I saw the new picture of Blanket.
He's looking more like a comforter.
They actually changed his name, too.
Wow. His name wasn't actually Blanket, was it?
Yes, it was.
So what's his name now? Roy?
He said, fuck that. I'm changing my name.
He's an idiot.
Look it up.
He wanted to change his name because he's going through that age where kids will tease you, but then you're going to go to that age where girls will fuck you. And because you Blanket.
That's just a weird name to have. Bullying led to Michael Jackson's son's name change. So they were bullying him.
Right.
And he said, fuck that. So what's his new name?
Blank.
No, not Prince, whatever.
Is that it? Where?
Bullying led to Michael Jackson's son's name. Blanket Jackson, one of the 3 children of the late pop star Michael Jackson, has done away with his nickname because of bullies. Blanket 13, whose real name is Prince Michael Jackson II,
that is
said to have changed his nickname last year to Biggie. B-I-G-I.
You didn't say it. No, you didn't.
That's not going to help.
B-I-G-I? Did he really change it to that?
As he began studying at a new school, he and his 2 siblings live with their grandmother.
It's a typo. It's B-I-N-G-O.
There you go.
Bingo was his name,
Get out.
Leave him alone now.
Get out.
I wonder which name would you get teased for more?
I think
Blanket or Michael Jackson, Prince Michael Jackson?
Yeah, but he's Prince Michael Jackson II.
Yeah, I think you get teased for that name. That's the name he was probably getting teased for.
Because they were calling him Prince?
Prince Michael Jackson II?
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm ready to chase the kid up the street right now.
I think Blanket is the best out of all of them.
Yes.
You got Prince Michael Jackson. That's not too good. Then you got Biggie. That's not too good.
It's like just being Prince Michael Jackson. Your name is 2 dead black dudes. It's fucking annoying.
That's very, very nice. Very nice. Man has penis removed after getting it stuck in a bottle. You hear about this guy?
He's an idiot. Huh? He fucked up, but like he put his dick in a bottle, then it got hard, and he couldn't get it out because the blood couldn't get out.
Why is he an idiot?
Why would you be fucking a bottle?
You didn't put your penis in things growing up?
Not that I can't get out of.
Well, I mean, I would assume if you put your penis in a bottle, you're thinking the whole time, I'm going to be able to get it out. And it didn't work out that way for this guy. Why
can't you break the bottle?
Thank you. That's what I was going to say. I would never go to the fucking hospital with a bottle attached to my penis.
I hope it was at least like a Snapple bottle and not a fucking Coca-Cola, old-fashioned Coca-Cola bottle.
Well, first of all, he's a middle-aged man. That's not good. Middle-aged, yes, a middle-aged man from Honduras. Needed an emergency operation to remove his penis after he got it stuck in a bottle he was using as a sex toy, according to reports. The 50-year-old man, whose name was not released, was rushed to a hospital after his penis turned black and started to decay.
He had it on for a while. He thought he could like relax and have it come off by itself,
right?
But the blood got stuck in that. It got stuck in his penis and wouldn't come back out.
Message in the bottle.
You would have to smash the bottle at that point and just take your chance.
How hard is it to get pussy in Honduras and you fucking a Snapple bottle?
That's a very good question.
And did you leave half the drink in there? Because I like a wet bottle.
That's a very good question, too. Dr. Dennis Baba said the man who is not married and did not have a girlfriend was trying to relieve his sexual frustration.
You don't say.
So he put his penis in a bottle, and this caused the death and necrosis of the penis, said the doctor, a urologist who performed the bizarre operation. When he arrived 4 days later, we had to amputate the penis.
4 days?
Completely, because it was completely dead. His penis was dead. I've been with a few girls that have been
but damn.
on the dead side.
So let me get this straight. So he's back to drinking soda now?
Holy
Instead of fucking
fuck, no kidding. The doctor said the blood vessels in the penis constrict when put into a bottle for 4 hours, which led to the removal of the organ. This is an embarrassing emergency, the doc said. The situation with this patient is that he didn't get the medical attention in time. No shit. And this caused the penis to begin to decay and die completely. The man will still be able to urinate, but will never again have sexual intercourse.
Never. First of all, they tell you if you take Viagra or Cialis, 4 hours and get help. 4 days, you gonna leave your dick in there? Yeah, you ain't got no more dick. That's
just stupid.
That's what? Where did you pee that time? So he didn't pee.
Yeah, but you're sitting there like, this is so embarrassing. But, I mean, it's not embarrassing if you don't have a girlfriend or anybody. It sounds like he has no friends. So
it's embarrassing. How did he pee? He didn't pee. So that means that urine was getting caught up in that same dead blood fucking...
Well, that was probably keeping it erect.
Man, that's a bad way to go.
Right.
I didn't even think that was possible. All the different ways I jerked off.
Right.
Now I'm looking back fearful. Maybe I could have got my dick stuck to the stuffed animal when I was 7.
I would go.
I hump so many stuffed animals. Louis, don't judge me.
Dude, when you see your own dick turning black, well, I don't know what.
I said, "Ooh, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's back to normal. Thank God."
How would you know if your dick is dying?
Because it's purple now. I'm like, "Ooh."
How would you know if your dick was dying? On a white guy, you would know. It would be a dark fucking.
Well, your dick would turn a different color. If my dick looked like my fucking the same color as my knees after tag football, I better rush to emergency room.
But if my dick was starting to turn purple or black, I would go for the shatter. You got to shatter the bottle, knowing you're probably going to cut something, but you could survive that.
Yeah, I'd rather the cut.
Fuck yeah. That's crazy.
That's scary.
Let's say hi to Carl in Philly. Carl, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
Opie, I love the new show, man. I'm really enjoying this on the afternoon at home.
Oh, thank you.
To enjoy it a little bit longer. But, yeah, you guys are talking about getting a dick stuck in a bottle. And I, unfortunately, have a story to tell about when I got my dick stuck in a bottle.
Okay.
About 4 years ago, I was literally driving home late night at work. I was working for a pest control company, so you don't always get a chance to, go to the bathroom when you're going from house to house.
Right.
So I'm driving home, and there was I had a Gatorade bottle, but it was one of those G2 bottles.
Right.
And I was like, I could easily keep driving and put my dick in this thing and piss in it, right?
Right.
How fast were you going?
I mean, I was probably going about 30 miles an hour.
Don't listen to Kenny. He's trying to throw everyone off today.
Oh my God! So it was like the Gatorade bottle, like the big one, like the fatter one.
But how wide is the opening in the G2?
About this.
It's smaller.
I mean, it's no, you can no. It should be big enough. I mean, maybe not for Rob, but for me it works. But
I can get in there, but I got to think about baseball.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the G2. I just want to jump in for a second. That's borderline. You're thinking that could absolutely cause a problem. I think all of us would say we could get in there, but
you can't get out. You can't break a G2. You can't break those bottles.
Because it's plastic. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Carl.
So here's the thing: you can get in, right? But when you start pissing, you create like a suction, right? So it ends up getting stuck on your dick. So I wasn't expecting this at all. So I'm driving, I'm pulling off to the side of the road, but because I'm freaking the fuck out, you know what I mean? Like I can't get my dick out of this thing, and there's
what kind of car do you have?
God, don't do this. I'm going to ask you more Amy Schumer questions. You continue down this road.
Shit.
Go ahead, Carl.
All right. So, anyways, so I'm it's like a 1-lane road and or 2-lane road, and I'm starting to go off to the side of the road, and this is late afternoon traffic. So a cop sees me just driving crazily off to the side of the road. I shit you not, guys. And he pulled me over. He pulled behind me when I was pulled off to the side. And he got out of the car, and I'm just sitting there I'm sweating profusely because I'm freaking the fuck out right now.
Right.
Because not only am I in this situation with my dick, now there's going to be a cop who's going to see me with my dick in a bottle, and it's just going to be probably, how many tickets, maybe indecent exposure, all the shit's rushing through my head.
Right.
So I'm freaking the fuck out, and the cop comes up to the window, and I got the window down, I'm I reached the point where I was just I just have to accept this for whatever this is.
Right.
So the cop gets to the window, and I said, officer, I tried pissing in this bottle. I'm on my way home from work. I really, I didn't know this was going to happen. So he literally laughs so hard that he's like coughing, and he finds it to be the funniest fucking thing he's ever seen in his life. And he's standing on the side of the road laughing his ass off at me, and then there's another cop in the car, and he like waves the dude to like get out of the car. So so he can tell him he's like, this guy's in a strange situation. I forgot what he said, but he's something like, this guy's in a very strange situation. And sure enough, he let me go. He let me do what I had to do to like get it out. I finally was able to like get it out.
Would you poke the hole in it? Did you poke a hole in it to release the air?
No, this is the worst part. I had to squeeze the bottle, and when I did that, my dick came out and
the urine.
All the urine.
You know what? I'll take that any fucking day.
Over a dead penis. Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck if the urine was all over the place. You would be so relieved that worked, right?
Yes.
You'd be like, oh my god, that's great. I've tried the peeing in a bottle trick.
Mike, I don't
because you got to move all the way up in your seat to try to.
Yeah.
So the hose isn't bent, basically.
Right.
I've never been able to do it properly.
Yeah, I'm not putting my dick
Carl,
in
I think we lost you.
I'm trying to pour from pee in it, but as far as putting my dick in it and then no.
Well, I mean, I just lean the tip right over the side of it a little bit, but I'm always bending and I can't really.
Penis scares like that is the biggest fears.
But I guess that's why they do it. They shove now that makes sense that you put the whole thing in the bottle, so then you don't have to bend it over.
Yeah, but then the suction will stick your dick in there.
Right, with the G2. I'm looking at the G2. That could be a problem for a lot of us.
Oh, yeah.
That's borderline. You got to know what you're doing.
Anything that happens to your dick is not... I mean, like, just riding my bike and sometimes your dick will go numb from the seat.
Yeah. That's scary.
That's okay, this feeling better come back.
Right, yeah.
Or I'm going to throw this bike in a fucking Hudson River.
they gotta figure out the bike seat. Did you hear about the baby born with the giant tongue?
What do you mean?
They put this in front of us. Like,
what are you
they're testing us.
Is pictures?
They're testing us.
Is it bigger than the mouth?
They're testing us, I'm telling you.
There's
no reason why this should be on the news. That's the kid with the big tongue. They're testing us, I'm telling you.
Baby girl born with what?
With a massive tongue.
Adult-sized tongue.
Right.
Smiles for the first time after changing surgery. They changing surgery. So they took the tongue out.
Right.
All right, let's see before then. Let's see the before tongue.
You didn't see this yet?
No.
They're testing us, man. Don't fall for it.
I mean, if the tongue... What? What do you mean? What is it?
There's no reason why this should be on the news. They want you to be looking at the sideshow.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know the sideshow works.
It works in the circus.
And if my kid was born with a big fucking tongue, no one's seen my kid with the big fucking tongue.
Yeah, I'm not going to have pictures of it out there.
Why would the family say, okay, yeah, fucking, get this picture out there. Look at that giant tongue on the baby.
Photoshopped.
You think so?
It's not Photoshop.
I hope it, no.
It's like a huge story today. It's a giant adult tongue. The kid, I would guess, is about 2 or 3 months old, right?
Born with an adult-sized tongue that put her at risk of choking to death.
Of course. And then they did the surgery, and now the kid's smiling, and the tongue's not in the way.
Does that happen often?
I would imagine that's one of those 1 in 100,000. I would guess.
I would want to be
1 in 200,000.
Oh no, that's so that's the regular tongue. That's the regular tongue?
I don't know. They're testing you, man. Don't fall for it.
This ain't real.
Huh?
That's not the regular. No, this is still surgery tongue, right? They still trying to.
I don't know if that's surgery tongue or the original tongue.
Of a baby. Hey, is a baby born with a grown man's dick? And
man,
it's got to be all kinds of medical.
I need some stamps licked.
She's a cutie. Look at her. I need some stamps licked. You're a son of a bitch, sir.
I failed the test. I was trying.
What?
That's stamp licking position right there.
Funny, it's more than stamp licking.
It's old school. I don't think we lick our stamps anymore.
You can stick drywall.
Young lady on Long Island doesn't want her name used. These are usually good. Go ahead, young lady who doesn't want their name used.
First of all, I have to tell you guys, you make my ride home so enjoyable.
Yes.
Where are you coming from?
I'm not telling you.
All right. We were hoping for the big Mark Goodman interview today, but he blew us off.
No.
He actually said he had nothing for the radio show.
That's exactly what he said, verbatim.
Fuck.
I got nothing.
All right, go ahead, young lady.
I know. I just have a funny story for you.
Yeah.
You guys put your dicks in everything. Well, we have a friend who is on a rescue squad, and they got a call for a gentleman. When they got there, the gentleman decided to pleasure himself, but not with a bottle. He decided to take a back brush from the shower and insert it in his ass.
With the back brush from the shower? Oh, like you wash your back with. And he stuck the handle in his ass. Or the brush part.
He took the handle.
Nah, you go handle.
I just want to see how this nigga living.
The handle usually has a hook, and he couldn't get it out. So by the time they got him to the hospital, he had to get off the stretcher and walk into the hospital with a sheet around him, but a brush sticking out of his butt. He looked like the Easter Bunny.
No, you guys wanted him to look full. He didn't. Why wouldn't you just? Why wouldn't you just wheel him in? Some asshole at the hospital's like, oh look, man, this is the furthest we could go.
Put on these bunny ears for us.
I don't know. You're gonna have to walk from here. You guys are sick fucks.
Hold this Easter basket when you walk in.
Right. That's what I'm getting out of this story. You guys are sick.
Fucking assholes.
Because I mean, like any job, it gets boring after a while. So you get something like this going on. You're like, all right, I know what we'll do. We'll tell him, this is the furthest we could go, and he'll walk into the hospital with the brush sticking out of his ass. Make sure everyone knows. Text
Madam,
everyone you know.
Do you condone that activity?
Just like the cops who got a good laugh of some guy with a bottle on his dick. Come on, you gotta, you
gotta love it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
life gives you these treats, and you gotta embrace and enjoy them. You're right.
You gotta go with it. And
so, what did it get hooked on? That's what I like question. Like, what's it hooking on in his asshole that he can't?
Oh, I'm sure just.
But you have to remember,
an old chicken wing.
It's a spaghetti wrapping.
Don't pull too hard.
All right.
Gross.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, young lady.
You ever floss your teeth with an old asshole hair?
Oh,
Kenny.
boy.
What the fuck, Kenny?
Wow, Ken.
I told people I would call Anthony today. Do we have time?
Paul?
Where is Paul? Is Paul in there?
Paul?
Oh, there he is.
Paul, we have time to call Ant. I did tell the people I would try to call him. See if he's picking up today.
Paul?
Let's say hi to Susan. What's going on, Susan?
Hi. I just want to tell you I've been listening to you since K-Rock days. You're in your prime right now.
Oh, it was called Free FM.
I like the new shift. I'm not gonna lie to you, but they still did me fucking dirty here.
They are white men,
and it's gonna be a quick year unless they figure some other shit out. And we don't have we haven't had a guest yet, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go along
but you got
with my
Susie
pals.
on the phone.
Yes,
that's what makes it even better.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah,
and you're killing it.
Thank you. I used to.
Have a great day. Good luck.
All right.
You guys.
Thank you, Susan.
Thanks, babe.
I used to love going to the phone, so it'll be fun to do a little more of that with the new shows as well. So
take it to the people.
Yes,
take it to the folks.
And I was supposed to get. I was trying to get Morgan Spurlock in today as well.
Oh yeah, I know Morgan.
His rat movie's coming out. I'm going to the premiere tomorrow. I got invited.
What's the movie about? Rats?
Yeah,
New York City.
Paul, what's the movie about? It's a documentary on rats, right?
That's the one that where they go around the city and look for rats.
That's awesome.
And then they isn't that the one where he has the dogs too?
I don't know.
Dogs that chase rats that hunt them down.
You didn't hear about the dogs?
No.
There's a club where people go out at night with their dogs.
I'll have them kill rats.
And yeah, like
remember they was doing it to the squirrels in Central Park last summer.
What do you mean?
And it was illegal. There was somebody was letting pit bulls kill squirrels and shit in Central Park.
Why is that illegal? There's too many squirrels.
You can't hunt. I guess you can't hunt. Openly hunt squirrels in Central Park.
We don't be inhumane to animals, Jay.
Squirrels and rats?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What the club is, you take your dog and they meet. What's his name? Mike Rowe did a little piece on it.
Okay.
And then they start, banging on the dumpsters and they come out the bottom.
And the dogs
out
chase
the liquid hole. And then the dogs chase them.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a whole club. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely. Hello. Yeah, I don't know if Ant's picking up today.
I want to see that. I want to see that footage.
Of what?
The Mike Rowe
we
fucking
can
banging
find
on
that. Put Mike Rowe and rats in here.
And was this on TV already? Or?
Yeah, it was part of his show that never really aired because, CNN was always preempting it. He was really frustrated by his show because they just couldn't find a slot for it. There was always breaking news.
When they moved over.
With all the shootings and then the Trump stuff.
Luckily, Anthony Bourdain's show, his show really blew up on CNN after, and then all this other stuff started happening after the fact. So, yeah.
I love Bourdain's show. Love. Hold on a second here. Is it ringing, Paul? Paul A. I can't hear you, Paul. All right.
I'm trying to get him.
Okay. Lewis, go ahead. Play this for Sherrod.
Oh, shit.
Unlike anything I've ever seen, Mike Rowe describes his wild night.
Hear about the unreported war on rats in Manhattan. A subculture of people called rats, the Riders Alley Trencher Fed Society. And here's the deal with rats, the acronym. These are every neighbor you've ever seen. Mild-mannered, unassuming people who look like Raymond Burr did in Rear Window. Everybody's neighbor. And they all have these little lap dogs, these 13, 18, 20-pound terriers. And it all looks completely benign. But at night, when the sun goes down, the members of the rats congregate downtown with their dogs, and they go on a rat hunt in New York City.
Wow.
It's unlike anything I'd ever seen. These people are transformed into barbarians.
Oh, shit!
Pause that, Lewis.
Oh, shit.
We got to describe some of this stuff, yeah.
Oh.
So then they show footage. There's dogs, climbing up over the garbage bags, and then they show a dog with a rat in his mouth, half-eaten.
Wow.
This is their pets.
This is great.
But at night, they go out with their dogs and they do this, and they get off on it. Here's the scene where the guy shakes the dumpster to get the rats to come out.
This is good shit. Oh!
Boy, he bites him anywhere he can grab him, man. Yeah.
Mild-mannered little terriers, these loyal pets.
Terriers are one to do it.
Like the Hound of the Baskervilles. And together they go into the city and they start killing rats.
He flushed it out and killed it himself. Drop it.
Oh!
Tug of war with the rat.
Oh! Ripping rat head off.
Right. The dog had the rat in its mouth, and the owner was holding the tail.
60.
Oh!
On the sidewalk. The rats in New York City are completely out of control, and nobody knows exactly to what degree. Some experts say they're 2 million. Some experts say they're 15 million.
And so I take samples, I take a piece of the tail or something, bring it back to the lab, and we extract DNA there.
Are you trying to solve the rat problem in New York City? Or
I have no intention of solving the rat problem. I want to understand it a little better and maybe give some advice to the people who are trying to solve it. Yeah, the reported attacks are like little kids who fall asleep or something, or the rats show up in the bedroom and they start to show up during the middle of the day, and that's when people get really freaked out.
They start to make themselves at home, feel like they're kings.
There's some flip switches where they're just not afraid anymore.
Fascinating,
right? So that's what you don't want.
So we don't know. All we know is that it's almost impossible for a New Yorker to be anywhere at any time and not be within 5 feet of a rat.
Wow.
Is that wild?
This is wow.
He doesn't really explain it, though, in this piece, unfortunately.
That rat ran right at the dude with the camera.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
A pair of rats, a male and a female. The female comes into season and can be bred every 3 days. In a year from now, you have 24,000 rats. So the 2 rats that we took tonight is the same as taking 24,000 next year.
Wow.
Wait.
That's all you get.
These owners are weird, right? They're just...
Oh, it's a gauntlet! Oh, that nigga trying to get to the sewer!
Yeah, the rats try to get to the sewer and the dogs just pounce.
Oh, shit!
And they just look like really... You're really freaked out by this, Sherrod?
Because this is like fucking combat.
Isn't that wild?
It's great. I want to go out there with
I would love to check this out.
Yes, let's do this shit.
I would absolutely love to check this out.
The frontline battle is going on after dark with terriers. Completely waging a holy war on the unseen scourge of New York City. So there's that.
That was awesome.
Isn't that awesome? What? Because they look like really just nice dogs.
Terriers, though, that's what they use for centuries to fucking hunt rodents.
It seemed like there were a few different kinds of dogs doing the rat hunting. But they're shaking the dumpsters, and then the little juice hole at the bottom of the dumpsters, that's where the rats come flying out of.
That one rat tried to make it to the fucking sewer hole, and he had 4 dogs after him.
Is that fucking up your dog, though? I guess if you have all the
they
dog...
were bred for that. That's what they in their DNA.
But it's not going to hurt them?
Nah, they'll be fine.
With disease and stuff?
Dog mouth. They got bacteria in there to kill it.
Dog mouth.
They got dog mouth. Dog mouth cleaner than human mouth.
Yo, got dog mouth.
Yo, welcome to the stage, dog mouth.
Yeah.
Wow, that was intense, though.
Yeah, but Mike Rowe didn't really...
He could have explored more into it.
But I think he knew he was doing it for CNN, so he had to kind of... You know they made some kind of deal with the lawyers. Look, you could show maybe a couple dead rats that are half-eaten, but after that,
Because you would think that New York City would have these kind of terriers on staff and going through the fucking subway system to try to kill rats.
Right.
But it's probably a whole bunch of bureaucracy. You can't go down there and kill animals or whatever.
I'm obsessed with rats.
Me too. They're survivors. I was born year the rat.
Year the rat.
Yeah, they survive.
And what do they mean? 2 rats in 1 year could have 24,000 rats?
Yeah, because every, 2 to 3 months, he said.
2 or 3 days.
2 to 3 days, they're ready to breed again, I guess?
I was trying
did he say 2 to 3 days?
I was trying to follow
So then
math.
if they having females, then they females can have females.
Right,
and they
right.
Female, so that's...
So out of 2 rats, a year later, it's 24,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I heard that there's way more rats in New York City than
we think. Oh, I'm sure.
Way more.
1,000,000% sure.
Right.
And the big ones, you see on some 2nd Avenue subway, that's why there's a mouse problem on the east side right now, because once they dug under the ground, now these rats got access to the surface. So they coming through the regular stairs they built for the subway and coming up and going through trash and going back down.
How big are they?
Big! Before
Really?
they couldn't make it to the surface.
Why couldn't they make it to the surface?
Because there was no access to it. They can't come through the small fucking holes.
Everything was just sealed off.
Right. So now they dug up all the holes, and now you got fucking new subway stations that no people then, but it's all fucking access to the surface.
The Post did a story on rats, a little park outside of the Plaza Hotel. It was a great area for the rats because the horses, the horse and buggies.
Oh, they eat their feed, yeah.
The feed's all over the street,
And
so
they get
these
big as
rats
shit.
knew. That's what I was getting at. I saw a rat hopping across the park. This little, it's a tiny park over there, but it was hopping. I'm like, what the and I'm like, holy shit, that's a rat. I've never seen it do that before. But it was giant, like you're talking about. Giant.
What the fuck is
We waited.
that?
It was me and Roland. We read the story in the New York Post, and then we were like, well, let's check it out. Because they said as soon as the fucking sun goes down, it gets crazy over there.
Crazy.
And people are sitting on the benches. They don't know because they didn't just read the story in the Post.
Right.
We know. We read the story, so now we're just looking around. And as you look, they really cleaned up the area, unfortunately, because I think after the Post did their article on it, but you could see all the rat trails in and out of the bushes. And
like how they use.
Lewis is nodding. You know this shit, Lewis. And then sure enough, man, that sun went down, and then you would see them start popping up here and there.
But that's why even the coyotes been coming down to Central Park. You saw that fucking video?
No.
It's coyotes coming down to Central Park because they're chasing rats and other animals down here.
Right.
And one day when I was walking by the park when it was raining, I saw something big as shit run into a bush. And I was like, that can't be somebody's dog because nobody's around.
Right.
And I just saw the shit on 13 on PBS about the coyotes that's coming down to Manhattan and into Central Park.
You think it was a coyote?
Yes. No question about it.
Really?
And then when I saw the special, I was like, no question about it. It was.
How the fuck did they get to Central Park?
It's an easy overlay, apparently. They can come down from the Bronx because the Bronx is pretty much upstate.
Right.
So once they get over that there's a whole bunch of man-made walkways and ways to get over to Manhattan.
Okay.
So they just come down from there. From Westchester, down to the Bronx, and into Central Park.
Well, there you go. We're looking at a picture of a coyote in Central Park.
Right there.
That's nuts.
Night, and when it's raining, that's when you're going to see them. Because there's less humans.
When we were checking out the rats, though, there were like couples just sitting on the bench. It was a nice, nice New York City night. And the rats were right at their feet.
Oh!
Right at their feet. Just like Mike Rowe says, you know, we're not paying attention, so there's rats always very close to us.
Yeah, we don't care.
But we were like on high alert, and we're like, holy fuck, look at the rats right next to this
They
couple.
don't give a fuck. You ever walk by like a pigeon and a pigeon don't fly away? You be like, oh, that pigeon don't give a fuck about me.
Right.
The rats are worse.
Yeah.
The rats that jump on the pigeon's back and take that motherfucker to the village.
You ever corner a rat by accident?
Oh, no.
We were coming home drunk one night on the Upper West Side, me and my brother-in-laws and my now wife.
Right.
And we saw a rat, and it was like in a brownstone. You know how the garbage pails are a little below the sidewalk?
Right.
It was sort of, kind of not trapped, but it was in there. So my brother-in-law leans in to get a closer look or whatever. And all of a sudden, the noise a fucking rat will make when it is cornered will scare the shit out of you. We all went a-running. It was like sort of like a hiss.
Yeah.
But
that's some scary shit.
It was really scary. We fucking ran.
So I'm glad to see these terriers eat them up.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I want to talk to someone that does that.
Yes.
I would do a much better, no offense to my friend Mike Rowe, I would do a much better job. I want to know more about it.
I want to see it face to face.
What kind of person takes a terrier out there?
It was a nice young girl out there. The girl with a little terrier dog. You'd be like, look at this pussy dog. That dog out there getting body after body.
Do you rent the terriers, or you think they're
their own dog? I think it's their own dogs.
Their own dogs, and they got the terriers so they could go hunting rats.
They got the terriers just to get them, but they probably figured out that terriers was used for that.
And then they started a club.
Yeah.
And they have a good old time with it.
Yeah, that's why terriers get in the house, because they're, the lap dog. That's why they're a lap dog.
Right. Let me say...
Did he call?
Hello.
Oh.
What's going on?
What are you doing, man? I'm here with Mike Baker.
No.
Mike Baker.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
Mike. How you doing, man? Discussing world events and what's not.
Yeah, I thought you were calling to say hello to me.
See, yeah, we can't do a show together anymore. You're talking about world events. We're talking about dogs
Killing
that kill rats.
Yes.
Well, we could switch to that.
I'm happy to talk about anything.
What's up, Mike?
Who do you got in there today?
We got Sherrod.
What's up, Mike?
We got Sherrod Small.
Yes.
Oh my God, one of my favorite humans.
Likewise, man. I thought you'd be undercover somewhere, killing ISIS.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I go straight from here. I go to LaGuardia, and I take that direct flight from LaGuardia to Mosul. That's a direct flight, yeah. So it's an overnight flight, and they serve you a meal, and then you land, and you get involved in the fight. You start killing people. Killing people. Yeah. Damn.
How do you know the difference between LaGuardia and Mosul, by the way?
Yeah.
They look the same.
There's more working lights and bathrooms in Mosul.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Are you guys really talking about world events? God.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Bobo was in the audience and decided he wants to yap about something.
I think that would be an inaccurate thing, because LaGuardia doesn't have the runways to support the kind of plane you would have to take to Mosul.
Oh, he just faced you right
planes
there.
that would go to Mosul would be too big.
All right, Bobo.
LaGuardia don't have the runway to support a bus.
I am so glad. I am so glad you got Bobo in the split.
I know. How did I get all with Bobo in the divorce settlement?
Whenever I have a question about aviation assets, whenever I'm trying to decide where to land a plane in what part of the world, I call Bobo.
Opie.
Yeah.
Did you? How funny was it? Like hearing our fucking stupid show being used as like campaign fodder.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, I mean, I told everyone that. Me and you texted a little bit back and forth about it, but between the Trump audio not changing diapers and Hillary using that audio to her advantage, I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, man, and can't like the fact that our audio is being used to help Hillary
Exactly.
Because then Keith writes me, he's like, "Ann wants to sue," and I'm like, I think it's fucking cool as shit. That our audio is being used in a presidential campaign.
Yeah, there was that one, and then there was Donald Trump Jr. talking about women can't be offended in the workplace if they want to excel in the workplace, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's all anti-Trump stuff. Why don't they play Bowling for Behave?
That would put it over the top. The Trump Jr. I didn't think that was that bad. Did you think it was that bad?
It absolutely wasn't. They're really fishing for anything they can to kind of titillate and, I gotcha. They love those gotcha moments.
Yes, they love it.
And that's what those those tapes are. They were using Trump's appearances on Howard.
Yeah.
Like, that is just a given that you're going to be a piece of shit on Howard's show.
Well, that's what we said too. You know, when you go on a show like ours back in the day or Howard's, it's you know the hosts are looking for something a little extra, a little more spicy or whatever, or a little more edgy. So Trump knows how to play the game. He's a showman and knows how to get people to listen. That's all that was about.
Right.
That's really weird. When I went on the show with you guys back in the day, I always thought you were just looking for statistics and historical information. I never had that feeling.
You got to put on some kind of character like Mr. Hammond when you're on those shows, and it does. It pumps it up. You're a little more outrageous, and what you say should never be used on a news show to try to present a kind of personality or person that you are.
Hey, Ant, did you see that Howard pulled the Carol Miller on me?
Where you can't walk past him. I saw the lobby video with you and Kenny waiting by the elevator. And then he walked by, and then you're able to walk in. How did that happen?
Well, remember back in the day, that's what happened to Carol Miller, but we had nothing to do with that. We were fighting with Carol Miller like a rock jock. And then they decided Carol Miller cannot, talk to Opie and Anthony. It wasn't us. So she had to wait in the mailroom until we passed by, and then she was allowed to go back into her office. Well, Howard just pulled that same shit with me. I was saying hi to him in the hallway, believe it or not. That was it.
But I heard that's what he got mad at, that you were saying hi to him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. No, I decided, it's been so many years, he changed his hours, and next thing you know, he comes from his secret entrance down the hall as I'm coming in. So it's me and Kenny going one way, it's him and Ronnie going the other way, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Good morning. That's it. So
did he ever answer you?
No, we were talking about this earlier. That's right. So then I would pass by him, and then I could feel Kenny laughing his ass off without even seeing Kenny. He was giggling. You know Kenny with his giggle.
Yeah.
So then we would pass by. I go, what's up, Kenny? He goes, he's fucking furious. I'm like, furious because I'm saying good morning? So then after, I don't know how many times exactly, but probably like 4 or 5 times, I would literally just look him in the eye and go, good morning. He wouldn't say anything back. And then next thing you know, everything was shut down.
Wow.
And then, people finally, told me that it was because I was saying good morning to him.
And then you yelled good morning to him through the glass.
Well, that's where it got confusing, because then people said, no, Jimmy said that you were being obnoxious in the hallway. I'm like, no, that got
after the fact.
After the fact, I'm like, okay, now I'm going to give you an obnoxious good morning. So then through the glass, I'd be like, good morning.
that was pretty obnoxious. It's like the Secret Service saying hello to Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Her reaction to that.
Exactly.
He did not like it. You could tell he had his head down.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of plowed on through. But holy shit, you don't see him anymore now, right?
No, I got this shitty shift.
How is it with sleep, though? Dude, after a fucking lifetime of doing morning radio, it has to be nice to sleep in a little, though.
Yeah, no, it's you know that as well. It's
Hell yeah.
I feel way more awake and a lot more energy.
Definitely.
But no, it's good.
Yeah.
We're settling in, It's all right.
Yeah, mornings and afternoons, 2 completely fucking different lifestyles, man.
Right.
Holy shit.
All right,
There's a lot more girls in here, I'll tell you that. There's a lot more girls in the afternoon.
Oh, is there a lot of girls in here?
I mean, in the hallways, the elevators and the shit.
Dude.
This is when the booty in the building.
I'll tell you something. I worked Friday, and then after the show was over, I'm just in the hallways. This fucking place turns into a big party.
I'm telling you.
All the bosses go home, and everyone, look, Lewis is shaking his head up and down. Everyone's hooking up, and then someone will remain nameless. He's like, hey, dude, whatever you need, I got it for you. And then he went through beer, edibles, one-hitters. He's like,
holy shit.
It's the shit out here.
And I go, what the fuck's going on?
Afternoon.
I go, what the fuck's going on?
Everybody knows the afternoon shift's all about the chow, man.
Yeah, that's right.
But he goes,
So Opie, does that mean you work Friday, huh? How's that?
It didn't suck. No, I'll squeeze out a few Fridays. No, I got to work Friday. Damn it!
Shit.
All right, listen,
guys.
Yeah, we got to go. Mike Baker.
All right, man.
Good to hear you. Good to hear you, Ant.
Good to hear you guys. Really good. Take care, Sherrod.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Back to world events, then we'll go back to rats.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right.
See you soon.
There goes Ant. Yeah.
That was great. Y'all need to come do Race Wars, you and Ant.
Really?
Yes.
I gotta go do his show. I promised him I would come over there. So.
All right. So once you do his show, I want both of y'all to come do our show.
All right.
I don't like that all right at all. That all right I didn't like. You said that all right, Lewis? That wasn't a good all right.
We went late, huh? Does that fuck up everything, Paul? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
We'll fix it.
You could squeeze out one of those Fleetwood Mac songs.
Yep.
Squeeze out the second one and you're good, I'm telling you. All right, we'll get out of here real fast because they're going to have to chop this up.
We had fun, though.
Yeah, Sherrod, this was all right, man.
This is good in the afternoon, man.
I like it.
Get to sleep, go meet my lady now, take her to get some food, and go to the Ranger game.
And Sherrod grabbed every Monday.
Grabbed every Monday.
Sherrod's not stupid.
That's right.
He goes, yo, Mondays are mine.
I can book around it. Now I can have...
Mondays are mine. I'm coming in with a pink fucking mink. I'm going to own Mondays. All right,
oh,
Sherrod.
shit. All right, yo.
You know I love you. Sherrod Small on the Twitter, and what else, buddy?
Yeah, I said Race Wars, Black and White, Street Cred, million things. And then the ESPN show. Hopefully that'll be starting like a week or two, so...